What was the thought process behind the marriage? Like it was like, the timeline was like, yo, you know how they do like the social media, the split, like they put the red line in between.
Sure.
And then it's like Jonathan Majors, Meagan Good are no longer together. And then, oh no, they're very much so. She's engaged or they are engaged. And then all of a sudden they had an intimate wedding.
Yeah.
And it's like, is that true? Is this April Fool's? Like what, like?
Where my phone at? No. I'll show you offline.
Yeah.
But no, it's kind of like it's the integration of life, right? We're both professionals, but we're both human beings, right? You make a plan, you stick to the plan. You know what I mean? Like, unless the plan changes, but we had a plan. We stuck to the plan. Like, I wasn't gonna propose outright. Thanks, Buffalo. I wasn't gonna propose outright until. Let me show you that.
That's hard, bro.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You just went somewhere. We got smoke yet? Yeah. I wasn't gonna propose outright until I spoke to her father. You know, I had to speak to Papa Good twice. You know, just because we're Southern men.
No, for sure. What was his fears?
I don't know if he had fears. I mean, no more than any other father. You know what I mean? No more than any other father. I think he had to get to know me. Mm-hmm. I had to get to know him. You know, the beautiful thing was we both knew that we loved Megan. You know what I mean? He's protective like any other father.
Right.
You know what I mean? Asked me questions like any other father. But we spent time together. He cut my hair. We're in Hawaii. He back there cutting my hair.
What?
You know what I mean? For a while, I was gonna go to the SEALs, and he was a Marine, and like a real Marine, like a Vietnam Marine, and I was going through the buds thing, you know, and like, you know, what do you think? Oh, you know about that Special Forces?
Special Forces.
Yeah. You know, what do you think this is, and how you think I'm doing? Blah blah. Be out in the back, doing push-ups. You know what I mean? Taking me to the gym, running up, like we just had the bond, you know. And her mother and I mean, we essentially live together. We all live in LA. You know what I mean? So we got to spend time, but yeah, it was quite traditional. You know what I mean? I still have to say, and then Magazine Dreams, right? Magazine Dreams came out, so the premiere, right? My mother hadn't been to any of my premieres, and it was always the plan to have for her to marry us. We were set to get married in Dallas, right? In a small town in Ferris, Texas, where my mother lives. And so we were just passing through. We were just like, we just love each other. Let's just get married. Let's just do it, right? And so we did. On one of the road trips, we drove on into Dallas, right? Hung out with my mom. It might have been around Essence Fest, because we were coming from
New Orleans.
Yeah. We came from New York to maybe Atlanta, but we came from New York to Essence. Saw my sister in Baton Rouge. Was telling her about it.
Y'all driving.
Then we drove to Dallas, spoke to my mama. She undercover went and got the marriage license and this and this and this and this and this. That was great. So my mom is like super agent with it.
Yeah. Stealth mode.
Yeah, stealth mode.
Activated.
You know, pastor. You know, sneaking it. Yeah, it was wonderful. Ultimately, we couldn't do that because when we left, we couldn't get a piece of paperwork sorted, right? And I was like, oh, that was the timeline. You know what I mean? So we got to go, right? So we would have been married a year ago, maybe. That would have been crazy. Then we go off to, then life goes along and she goes to shoot her stuff and I'm working on my stuff and trying to get back on my feet, you know. But then the Magazine Dreams premiere comes and we're like, oh, great. We find that out 2 weeks later. We call our mom now and go, hey, Mom, we want you to come out to LA, you know, and marry us. She's like, oh, yes, baby, I'll do it. You know, that's how my mom talks, actually. Yes, Jay, I'm coming. I'll say, cool. She came down. That was always the plan, right? We do the premiere, which was also her birthday, right? Next day, she wakes up. I go out, grab a broom. I go in the backyard, lay out the blankets, light the torches, put the rocks down, call my homie. That's a professional photo, obviously. My homie comes, you know, shoots the whole shit, you know.
How many people?
It's me, Megan, my mama, and my mother, right? So Megan's mother and my mother, and then we had the whole family up on the Zoom and stuff.
What?
And we did it. We got it done.
Bro, this is like,
And then we get this picture. You know what I mean? Like,
but I just feel it. Like, you jolly. You like, every time you look at her, it's like, yeah.
yeah.
Now, personally,
Has the rest of this not been personal?
no.
Okay.
Was there a prenuptial agreement, son?
No.
Right?
No, not that I know.
Because
yeah.
it's those things that, as men,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that's why I created Funky Friday. It's like, bro, man, pass all the minutia. Like, man, stop all that. Man, how was the movie? Like, man, no.
Well, the movie's wicked.
It's definitely is.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things that's like, bro, let's get down to the nitty gritty.